Hello, and welcome to episode number 28 of Cave of the Dead, the show where we fight the trio in the Cave of the Dead. I'm your host, Niko, they, them, and I am joined as always by Ancient Soldier Varg, aka Mo, he, him.
Hi everybody, I'm rooting for Ancient Soldier Varg.
We know.
If it's not obvious.
Havels stick together, am I right?
We also have Sarah, the Old Explorer, aka Sparkletone, they, them.
Hello. The funniest thing I have to say right now is reading my notes from our last recording, which I should save till after the intro.
All right, well, then I'll introduce the afflicted grave robber, aka Peregrine. They, them.
I've had a lot of AKAs in my time, but that one resonates.
Yeah, fair.
I'm definitely afflicted with something. I'll give you that.
All right, so if you didn't catch the last episode, we can summarize it pretty quick. I face smashed into the 3 NPC fight in the Cave of the Dead for 2 hours.
Here are my notes. These are much shorter than my notes on basically every other episode. It says, attempted challenge cave. It went badly. Gonna finish it next time? Question mark.
Ooh.
I'm feeling good tonight though. I was in a more hopeless place last week. I've had a very good day. I'm deleting that question mark. I think
All
we're
right,
gonna do
yeah,
it.
let's get it. I mean, like, I was definitely getting tilted toward the end of last episode as well, and like, you can't play one of these games when you're on tilt. You're just gonna be worse, and so I think coming in with a week removed, a fresh pair of hands. That doesn't really make sense.
We looked at the tape.
We've thrown out the old hands.
Yeah,
we looked at the tape. We looked at our hands.
Strategy before we go in there. So like, we did try the summoning of the 2 NPCs on our last
let's go to the
attempt.
let's get through the loading screen while we talk about this at least.
Yeah, and like, they didn't really help all that much. They did kind of distract 2 of the bosses, but I didn't even have time to kill the archer before.
Yeah, I think that would have gone better if they hadn't gotten like caught up on earlier enemies. Like, they don't run after you really.
Yeah.
Which.
So I could potentially try that again. I think that like, the play there is that they could make the beginning of the fight easier to where I get to Havel and have more Estus left, basically, right?
Yeah.
If I can get through the archer and the other NPC a little bit faster. But on the other hand, I'm just still going to be doing less damage to Havel the whole time. So it's going to take longer, and there's more chances that I just get global. Alternatively, I could just say screw it and not summon at all. So
I would say, at least for the purposes of kind of warming up, since we have like our basically full health bar at the moment, let's maybe try warming up for a couple tries without it. Let's maybe look at our spell loadout. There was the final attempt last time. You were really kind of feeling. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I want to get the extra healing items on my bar, so I have them if I need them. And I think I already took care of my spells last time, so now I've got 20 Great Heavies, 30 Greats, and then I've got my 3 Homing Crystal Soul Masses, just for free bonus damage.
Yeah, and from kind of watching stuff, it seems like we kind of want to stick to the sword and the hit and run. Well, hit and run always, but the sword for the archer, spells and kiting for once the archer is gone. Specifically at the dual sword wielder, because Havel just puts the shield up.
Yeah.
And then Havel, I don't know, it's like the dodge windows on that are always a little weird. It's kind of the same moveset as the first game, but rolling in this game works a little differently, so...
I'm also not, like, optimistic that I will end up with a player summon. just given how much this fight generally sucks and is loathed by a lot of people. Like, you know, who realistically is going to be hanging around waiting to be summoned at that
Here
exact
at
spot?
at 11 at
Yeah.
night on a whatever. Yeah.
Okay. No smack for you. And the archer is not where I want him.
That's okay. Take the 2 hits and get moving.
Already down a decent amount. I took a hit on the way down.
That's okay.
Just one drink down. That's, you know, we got plenty of those.
We got all 12.
Oh, Havel.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Well,
I did not realize Havel was right there. It begins, everyone.
I'm wearing my gym clothes today, so
Got your camelback on. Okay. Oh, that would have been useful like 8 seconds ago.
I might have saved us the chug depending on the timing, but it wouldn't have helped shortly after that, unfortunately.
Havel's big smashy.
I think if any of them get a backstab, that's going to be a real problem.
hey, it's almost like Havel's got a crush on you.
Uh-oh. Oh. Took too many hits.
Oh.
We could also slow
So-
down and start clearing this out. Like, if we had been clearing it out every time last session, we wouldn't have gotten as many attempts in on the boss, but most of this would probably be depopped by now. But whether you want to bother with that is up to you.
Yeah, I mean, a
posted
decent
an
number of the
amazing
hits are still
video.
going to come from the statues and stuff, too.
So, before we
I
started
assume you can-
recording tonight, which we should note is we typically record pretty late for Mo because of time zone reasons. And so sometimes Mo will do things in our chat to you know keep himself awake. And I've been watching a lot of anime.
You know, I take exception to that framing, but keep going.
Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna say that, you know, I mentioned I've been watching some anime, when we were kind of doing our warm-up. Okay, and, you know, it has kind of diverted that energy into linking a bunch of AMVs for us, in chat.
I had only seen the first one of these. Hey, Mo, would you read the title for this last one?
Living with my bishies.
Full title, every word, please.
Oh, Yuri on Ice AMV, living with my bishies, #live.
Thank you.
Sparkle, you should realize it by this point that Mo, whenever asked to read something, always starts in the middle.
It is a consistent pattern.
The Merciless Chariot.
One thing I would say is that I am looking for AMVs from the show that Peregrine mentioned, but all the AMVs are not of songs I know, and they're all pretty emo. So
What is that show?
Oh, you're
Since
trying
I don't
to.
think it was
so
said
wait, hold
on air.
I'm gonna do my push-ups, and we'll get into this. But I know exactly why that's the case, and it's because the show that I'm watching is for the demographic of like 12 to 15-year-old like young men, is what I will say. So that does not surprise me at all.
I'm just looking
Oh,
for
take
like
that, Havel.
one
Oh,
like AMV of a, I don't want to say a good song, but one AMV.
Wow.
Of a song. A lot of Imagine Dragons here.
Oh, really? Oh, that's unfortunate.
The dragons in this
Dragons,
game are
Skillet.
technically imaginary, but to
So-
our character, they are very real.
Hold on. Let me try to find some. Oh God. people even use Linkin Park for AMVs anymore?
There is a couple Linkin Park AMVs. Fort Minor.
I want
actually.
to watch them. I want to watch them.
The Fort Minor, search Fort Minor AMVs, Black Clover, you'll find a couple.
So hey, as somebody who is kind of a dilettante when it comes to anime, what is Black Clover?
It's a if there are any anime fans watching right now, I just want to say unequivocally that I am watching this show the same way that I would eat a bag of potato chips during a stressful week. So this is not going to be Peregrine glowingly endorses
Something
a show that has some deep issues, but
something I would say really quickly is we could do a sneak backdoor pilot of our podcast right now.
We should. You know what? That's not a bad idea because I am 27 episodes in or something like that. Like I've wrapped up the first 2 seasons of the show. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of that content available. So I'm going to do my next set of push-ups. And yeah, start giving me your candidates.
I'm going to find... Do I want to go with Project Vela or Garugamesh?
Oh, no!
Those are the 2 most viewed ones.
Oh, jeez. I found a playlist of Black
I'm
Clover
just going by
AMVs.
view count. That's how I search for it.
But yeah, I will say Black Clover is it's a show that's published in the same serial that has
there's a
One
character
Piece
with a ponytail with that ends in a spiky cross.
Oh yeah, that's the well, no, I'll let you figure it out.
Okay. It looks like some gladiator type stuff is happening.
I will say something you'll notice. Something you'll notice about this show, real quick, is that it's not well animated. Like I've watched enough of this to the point where it's clearly had some production cost problems here.
We have a shot of a man with a 5 o'clock shadow, purple hair, glowing red eyes, a Zorro mask, and a Virginia Slim cigarette, crushing the head of someone else. And then there's a cut to oh, it's not purple. That was just the lighting. Now there's a kid who's hulking out.
Yep, this is every anime that's published in Shonen Jump is what you're describing right now.
And there's a very gothy person dressed like an Assassin's Creed 2 villain that's just kind of walking around like.
Hold up. An Assassin's Creed 2 villain, you mean the Pope?
Yeah, like an under. Like the Pope's lieutenant. And then there's
okay.
Let me just paint a picture here. A androgynous figure wearing with red and white bushy hair, wearing a half-face mask that comes down to their nose, white feathers coming out of the mask. The mask looks like a clamshell. It's beige and blue. The purple choker, gold necklace under the choker, blue fur collar, drapey cloak with multiple logos on it, and just generally blousy Renaissance wear, holding a golden spell book. I'm assuming it's a spell book.
Yeah, I'm glad Mo describes AMVs the same way that George R.R. Martin sets a scene. It's just a list of unnecessary detailed descriptors. There's an anime person with a magic book.
They're trying really hard to ride a broom, and now they're standing on brooms.
This is episode 3 or 4, I think. This is right at the beginning.
Trying really hard to ride this broom. He's just pulling on it so hard.
Listen, whomst among us?
Pulling on that broom. And then there's a hot boy who's just it's easy, watch. and just like glides up.
That is like, for the first 10 episodes, that is 90% of the show.
And then there's like an angry, another angry Assassin's Creed 2 lieutenant that's just like kind of yelling. And now they're having a mage fight, and the spell books float, and he's making some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of shield spell.
Are you even listening to the music, Mo? What's the relationship here between?
This song is not a song. Like, I mean, see, this is someone who's really in their feelings and just like, okay, so the other guy summoned Cloud Strife's sword and gave him a whack
wait, hold on,
with
is
the
this the
sword.
Everything You Hate AMV?
Yes.
Okay, I'm watching the same one, yeah. Is this Everything You Hate?
I just don't really like this. I don't really like emo.
Wow, okay.
Saying that as somebody who has been threatening to do a podcast about AMVs seems
You're gonna
ominous.
have a rough time, yeah.
I'm not gonna pick emo ones.
That's good luck. I am gonna pick a few each week because let me tell you, back in my day, when I was in the age demographic for these shows, those AMV music videos meant the world to me.
All right,
Sorry,
I'm
I
gonna
was
find the
making
one
a-
that's the
There are people like me out there who probably know bands like Evanescence and Linkin Park because of Naruto AMVs,
yeah.
and you're gonna need to respect that history a little.
Yeah. I mean, do I though? This is my
We're gonna
question.
watch like the
I'm down
oh my
for
god,
Naruto.
the Evanescence AMV. Like, we are going to watch that one, and you are going.
Oh yeah,
like,
I mean, I'll
it's
watch it.
it's
I'll watch
history,
it.
Mo.
I mean, okay.
It's
so
time to make history.
I need to just send. I'm just gonna
How
post.
dare
this.
you?
If you watch one video I post tonight, Alex, it should be this one.
Oh, I watch them all eventually. I just don't usually watch them while we're recording. And sorry, the noises I was making during that little that explanation of things or your convo was not really reacting to you so much as like Havel missed Niko by mere inches, and then Niko got caught on one of the rock monsters and nearly ate it, and it was very intense. Much like
but so-
AMVs.
But so in conclusion, I think Black Clover is about a.
Yeah, you're not gonna curve that much.
Let's say
Let's go with this. Which character do you think is the protagonist?
the one that's like the little Harry Potter boy.
You spent. Wait, hold on. You listed off like every clothing detail on every other character in that AMV, and you're gonna come here and give me it's the little Harry Potter boy. There is
Excuse
not a
me.
single character in this show that wears glasses and has black hair. Like, what? Explain what you mean by that.
The one who's not, the one who's like, that AMV was a bunch of Draco Malfoys and one Harry Potter. And come on, like, don't act like.
Okay, what
come on.
color hair
swear
does
to
the?
God.
Well, so this is the.
Swear to God, if I had a nickel for every time you talked about Harry Potter on this show.
You
I-
have one nickel.
I'm just trying to
Send your
deal with
complaints
the,
to at Shriekcast.
That is not true.
On Twitter.
I'm trying to deal with the extreme level of listen up fives, a tennis speaking energy that Mo had just now talking about Draco Malfoy and a Harry Potter.
Like, and I'm gonna be justifiably salty about that because as someone who loved Harry Potter and also anime at the same time, Harry Potter ain't got shit on Naruto AMVs.
No, I wasn't saying Naruto. I was saying the Black Clover person.
But that's what this is. The black, like this. You respect the new generation of that is going to be like this type of thing, right? Like I'm not gonna be like old and cynical and be like, well, it's not as good as Naruto. It's like the same shit. It's basically the same shit. So who is the Naruto of this AMV? And if you're gonna tell me it's the pretty boy with
I don't
like the
know
glasses,
the
Harry
plot
Potter
of-
looking motherfucker,
I don't
like
fully know the plot of Naruto, so maybe I should do a Naruto.
You know who Naruto is, right?
Explainer.
You know which one
The
Naruto
little werewolf
is.
boy or whatever.
Wait, so okay, hold on. What?
Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening.
I have never seen
No.
a full episode of Naruto in my life, and I know better than that.
Okay, let me find a Naruto
no.
AMV to explain this to myself. Give me 1 second. What is Skillet, and why does everyone want to make AMVs of it?
What is what?
Skillet?
Skillet?
The band.
Is that
every
that was a band.
was that a band?
Alright, let me just find a good music Naruto AMVs.
I mean, okay. Do you want to do Naruto AMVs right now? Cause I can give you some.
No,
I
wanna,
remember.
It doesn't work unless I find the ones. Unless I find them.
Oh God.
Game of Thrones is over, so it's no longer the North that remembers, it's the Naruto that remembers.
God. Ugh.
Out of spells.
This is my reminder that I've talked about this on stream before, but when I was like, my first internet forum was narutocentral.com, so like everyone needs to just...
That is a hell of a domain name.
I downloaded
incredible.
these Naruto AMVs as real player videos from narutocentral.com,
Oh wait, is the
and
Bring Me
that's where I
Back to
found the
Life one?
forum.
Is that the like
Yes,
main? Okay.
Bring Me to Life is one of the like.
I guess I
oh
should.
my
All right,
God.
so let me
Is
watch
Naruto
this.
Central still around? Does that exist?
I don't think so, and I'm too afraid to check.
That's probably
Incognito
the
mode.
right answer.
Bring Me to Life Naruto should
Okay,
give
yeah,
me...
I will,
Oh, there's a bunch. Okay, so hold off. I'm gonna say
no,
you're gonna
I'm
see many.
watching the one with 28 million views.
It's got the one that's like 4x3.
I'm watching the one with 28 million views.
It's the wrong one. That's not the one.
It's got 28 million views. It can't be the wrong one.
But
I
but
don't
it's
trust
not.
the algorithm. I trust the facts.
Oh no, it's gotta be Naruto. Oh, okay.
Okay, so he's.
Finding it's this.
a
I
lot
think
of
it keeps
people
getting
don't wanna
deleted.
Listen to him.
No, Havel!
Oh, the original's not
Oh.
on YouTube. This video was like before YouTube was like the thing it is.
Alright, so I burned a lot of resources killing the
Oh, wait,
enemies in
this
that
is-
hallway, and I
12
don't know
years
if it's
ago.
worth
Yeah, this is
doing
the
that
one.
15 or so odd times. Like, I
It
just...
will help if we want to summon, if we're maybe not worried about it. Because that, if you can like keep the whatever mindset was going on there, that wasn't anime music videos, that was very good. I even even if it didn't work out, I respect the aggression to try to get down there and take out.
I had an opportunity when they were split up, so...
Yep.
The thing about not summoning is I just do so much more damage, so every hit I get
Yeah.
in is way more meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, like, unless I was lucky enough to find a human player, I'm probably going to stick with soloing it, honestly.
Okay. Yeah, that's always the trade-off.
Come on.
I will watch the 28 million view one though. So I know that this was not the one I was thinking of, just because this is like footage from the anime
It's a
when it
different
wasn't
song
4x3
too. It's not the
aspect
song I was
ratio.
looking for.
Oh, Bring Me Back to Life. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is not it at all. God.
Yeah. So Naruto's all about like sibling rivalry or like best friends who become enemies.
Just Shonen Jump. Just take the list of Shonen Jump.
And
characteristics.
Naruto's the blonde one.
Good.
Who's the other one? It's a familiar. Is that who's that?
It's Sasuke. Jesus.
Okay. I mean, what?
Who was? This is Mo. You are disrespecting Danica's legacy at Waypoint by not being able to remember the two most important Naruto names.
Like I will say I have.
I remembered one
I have
of
a
them.
degree of confidence that like Danica would know this like
I
Haku Bring Me to Life
thought
video.
you were. Oh, I have that same degree of confidence. I thought you were gonna say I have a degree in Naruto, and that would have been incredible.
No, I do not.
Danica probably has a degree in Naruto.
I took like a 1 semester intro course.
You took Naruto pass fail.
Like I think how many volumes did I have? Because like I only read up through.
So they just keep getting in
Chunin
little
exam?
like bickery kind of feuds, and they just have a fight every now and then.
Oh my God, Mo, watch the one that I.
I'm watching the one that you, and there's a lot of time jumps, and like, is he watching himself kill a? Wait, what? Is that? What?
Oh, this is gonna make me cry. This music video was.
Cloud Strife Sword is here.
Yes.
Has Riku shown up?
Just the Buster Sword.
Not in this one. That's a later arc. I can't believe Mo is watching this video and being like, well, I have fights sometimes. Mo, this is, the gravity of this situation is just so much.
Why does he have mummy wraps around his neck?
It's called fashion.
Alright. Oh, he moves like a creepy.
That's a description.
That guy looks glum.
I'm a fool actually. I'm thinking of the wrong Evanescence song. God, what was the one?
Wait, I want to find something.
Hold on, let me correct my error
I'm
before
gonna just
anyone.
find something cursed really quick. Hold on.
My Immortal. That's the. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's the. It has to be, cause like.
It should be cursed.
Oh.
Oh, I thought I had a backstab
12 years
there.
ago, 103,000.
Uh,
2006.
Uh-oh.
This is it. This is it.
I,
This is the one I was thinking of. Sorry.
I platinumed the first game kind of a few days ago and ended up not knowing what to do with myself and not wanting to start a fresh save in the first game, so I went back to a save.
No!
No.
You hate to see it. I went back to a save that had never really gotten out of like the forest of the fallen
All right.
giants.
Peregrine, we're gonna need to watch this one together. We're gonna need to sync up. And
Okay, but
Voltron,
also.
no, Voltron for this one that I just posted.
No, I don't.
Delete that.
That's
That
not
other-
anime.
Just
That's
hit
not.
play,
Don't
hit
disrespect
play
me
in
like this.
3, 2, 1.
That
Do not-
that other save is almost caught up to our heroine of this playthrough. Just because I have way too much free time right now. But a thing I have found doing a ridiculous rapier build is that this game is kind of mean about
very
backstabs in a way that none of the other games are.
Oh, it's mean about backstabs.
Yeah. The other
okay.
games, if you get a backstab off, both you and they are locked into the animation from the moment you hit the button and successfully get it. Whereas in this game, your character has to do that, like, elbow to the back, and if that doesn't, like, connect properly, they can, like, the angles can change and they just get out of it. The elbow hit still does some damage, but not as much as like your sword would. It's real weird, and I don't know why it is like that in this game and this game only.
Did Ready Player One come out?
Yeah. All right. This
Is
one
this-
owns though.
Is it a CG
12
movie?
12 years on YouTube, 1,600 views.
Ready Player One is as much a CG movie as any modern blockbuster. Like, it's not.
No, Ready Player One
it's-
is like more.
It.
The protagonist just looks like a Tidus.
It's a modern special effects heavy movie filmed with live actors, but I mean, those actors are often replaced by digital versions of themselves, and there's a lot of like green screen and stuff. But
gosh, I forgot how good the Tifa fight in Advent Children is.
Yeah,
The Tifa
for
fight
all of the
in
complaints.
Advent Children owns.
Yeah, I like a lot of the like. I always like that type of thing. I also watched and enjoyed Ruby, so I really just can't. I have a thing that I like sometimes. I won't say that it's good, but I like it.
If I like Tifa a lot, should I watch Ruby?
Did you ever watch any of the Dead Fantasy videos back in the
I don't know
day?
what that is.
Then, I'm not gonna. No, there's other things you should watch first.
I'm just watching Tifa kick the ass of some chump right now.
I started rewatching Revolutionary Girl Utena a week or so ago because it had been about 2 years, and that's one of my favorite things in any medium ever.
I still need to watch it.
Good news, if you are in the US, it is free to watch on YouTube legally.
Yes, I watched the first.
In the subtitled version.
Yeah, I think. What's the? We should actually shout out the name of the channel for that.
It's
too,
it's the rights owner's channel. It's Nozomi Entertainment, Nozomi. They have the first couple episodes of the dub on their YouTube also, but the dub is the one that they like license around. So Hulu is where you should go look for that. But also the dub for Utena is not the worst by like late 90s anime standards, but it is let's say not great either. So if you can spare the time and attention to have to read stuff while you're watching the show, definitely go that route if you can.
Yeah, I watched one episode of Utena, and then I had a moment where it's very hard, as someone who really likes Ikuhara's like new series, to like go back to the very early version of like that style after I'd say it's been like refined in a way. It's very interesting.
It's been interesting to me to see like the sort of parallels. They are different shows, but there are like not only just kind of structural similarities because of how that dude likes to like make episodes and reuse kind of certain certain kind of like stock animations, even if they change a little bit from episode to episode, just as like a recurring motif sort of thing. Because Utena has all kinds of magical girl stuff in its DNA.
To briefly explain, I will say for people who are like, who the hell is Ikuhara? Like, this director basically makes his own AMVs, like at the start of every series that he produces, and then uses it every episode. And like, I say this because like they'll usually have like a particular song that either they have the voice actors sing, or that they commission a band to perform. I really like, for example, the one in Mamoru Penguin Drum, where it's a group doing a cover of like an old 70s rock anthem from a Japanese group. And it's amazing because you get two very cute J-pop singers saying, "I'm just a rock and roll man, we're just a rock and roll band."
The Utena one is very like the castle music when they go into the fencing sequences is like really kind of like goth opera type stuff. Like, it has electric guitar in it, but there's like this big choir feeling to it that is weird, that makes sense somehow in this show about high schoolers in like They go to school in what amounts to the Symphony of the Night Castle of high schools. But there are other like more specific parallels than just kind of the general ones. There is, without getting into spoilers, there is a scene at the very end of the 3rd episode of Sarah Zanmai that is very kind of consciously a callback to a moment at the end of the 3rd episode of Utena. It then kind of subverts it in a really cute, fun way. And you don't need to get the reference to enjoy the Sarah Zanmai thing either. But if you know who is making the thing and their past work, it's like really fun to see that kind of parallel in shows that so far feel like they're not related thematically, but there's some overlap. Or rather, they're not covering the same thematic ground, but there's some overlap.
Oh, there's and like going back and watching even just the first episode of Utena, like it's immediately apparent to me the things that Yurikuma Arashi like used from that show, which was I think Ikuhara's most recent thing before Sada Zanmai this season. Also, that show, Yurikuma Arashi, literally the title translates to Lesbian Bear Storm, which is inaccurate description of the plot of the show. So...
I think you just sold me on watching that. I haven't actually seen any of Ikuhara's other stuff other than, like, Utena, the Utena movie, and the Sarah Zanmai stuff.
Oh, you should definitely give some of the other... I think I would agree that a lot of the critique of those series is valid. Like, there are things that it handles well and things that it doesn't for, like, all of the series, but they're definitely trying something different, and I think, like, it's worth seeing anything Ikuhara does, successfully or not, you know?
Yeah, so, I mean, Sarah Zanmai isn't a retread for no other reason than the kind of queer identity stuff it's dealing with.
That's
is
right.
much
Don't put
more...
up your shield. Don't put up your shield. Don't put up your shield.
We're free!
Oh, fuck. Thank fucking God.
God. Mo, this is like
a
bunch of different anime in this music video. BT dubs.
Where's the AMV of me doing that fight? I want that.
You're the one that edits these, so...
Did we just completely miss
What music would you put to that fight?
I'll give it to you. Hold on 1 second. Here we go.
Back and to the left.
Here we
Behind
go.
us now.
Oh no, I'm just like taking a moment to take a breath because like I was on the edge of my seat for that whole Havel bit.
That was good. That was extremely, extremely good.
Yeah, I felt it coming together because I got to Havel with 11 S's left. I didn't even use that many of them because I was being conservative and using life gems. And then really helped that Havel didn't want to block very much. I was able to actually get some spell hits in. So.
Yeah, I look forward to finding out how this goes for my ridiculous rapier build, who can only hit about 4 feet directly in front of her, and if she hits, it hits like a truck, maybe like 2 or 3 trucks.
Hold on, I have to do something real quick. 1 second.
Sure.
I'm free. Hey,
Okay.
that's another anime that Mo and I should definitely find some AMVs for.
Free to go through
My
the back
patio
of this
doors are open
cave,
because it's kind of hot
and-
today, and so hopefully my neighbor's not like, what the fuck is going on?
Peregrine, what do you think about this one?
So it's gonna be like a couple chests around here.
Oh, from 2006. This is vintage. All right.
I feel like I'm learning
it
a lot
already.
about Naruto right now.
Because this is early. Like, this is before...
There was
Hold on a second. Can you imagine
DivX
if, like,
codec
after
just
that
popped up?
bullshit fight, they just put a mimic right here? Like, that would...
No, that's Dark Souls 3.
Oh, okay.
That would be funny.
That
Alright,
is what
sorry,
happened to
continue.
me with the Duke's Deer Freya, though, because they put like that enemy after the boss. But what I forgot was that when I like stopped the boss fight to fight that enemy, I forgot that I didn't have my torch out anymore, and then all of the spider ads from the fight hit me from behind. So, this game has pulled some things.
Summertime. You want to have the leggy out?
That's some good style right there. We have some armor that will like better show off our leggies.
Oh, some anime armor.
Lucasfield's vest.
Let me see how the flower skirt is.
Oh, now whenever I pause the AMVs that Mo keeps linking to pay attention to the stream, it feels weirdly quiet because I'm just accustomed to AMVs. Oh.
I'll stand by the Drang Lake Mail. Kale's armor? I've tried this out. No, not really feeling it.
Oh, Sasuke. Oh, this takes me back.
Alright, let's just go back to Wingarls.
So if we wear the flower skirt increases our vigor by 2 and our endurance by 1 while we have it on. Other than that, it's a decent but unexceptional.
Yeah, it's pretty low armor compared to what I was wearing.
Yeah, like it's really light. If you upgrade it, it's around the 50s as far as physical defense once it's all the way upgraded. But if we've been doing like twice that, we should maybe think about leaving our big girl pants on.
Yeah, we gotta leave room for the wizard hat. So we'll do big girl armor and pants and wizard hat. Just for fashion.
I pants.
I would just like to read a quick sentence from this listicle that I pulled up. 15 brands' most embarrassing Instagram marketing mistakes. British baking company Warburton's.
Let's look over the edge here. I think there might be something to drop down behind us.
There's a drop down. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything before I did it. Okay.
British baking company Warburton's created an Instagram hashtag Crumpet Creations, meant to highlight tasty recipes made by their followers using their brand's famous crumpets. However, they inadvertently hijacked a hashtag used within the furry community. This caused a lot of confusion.
Oh.
Well, that'll happen.
Yeah, that's the community that makes all the Naruto AMVs because he's a little werewolf boy, right?
Yep.
Anyway, I want to point out that this Naruto AMV is very good because the lyric "Give me a sign" from Britney Spears' "Hit Me Baby One More Time" is synced up to Sasuke doing some jutsu signs, which is just beautiful. That's an AMV. Everybody, if you want a masterclass in how to make a good anime music video, watch some 2006 Naruto.
We should
AMVs.
feather out and go spend our cash.
All right.
So we are done with the cave.
Well, we're done with this cave.
Go do something new. It only took 40 minutes. Not bad.
Well,
we're done with the Cave of the Dead. But we still got to go underground.
We can we be happy underground? I don't remember if that song gives a definitive answer or not.
All right. First order of business. Let's stock up.
Do we really need 90?
Well, I went through 60 from just that fight. I had 99. I used 60 of them.
Okay.
I mean, I've got Britney playing in the background. I think it's high time to go back to the 90s,
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome, Melentia.
Bearer until
Is it even worth leveling up armor?
Yes.
Once we
if you
have,
really like it.
If you want to do it on a set that you're sure you're going to stick with for a while, you get about It varies from piece to piece, but on average, it's about 10% more defense
From leveling it all the way up or per rank?
per rank.
Okay.
Just
Like I said, it varies, but so like we could do like the hat.
Well, the hat's not gonna. The hat doesn't have much armor to begin with, so I don't know if there's any point in that one. Like, if
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
it's
stick with
cheap, and we
Bengarls,
have a bazillion shards, so why not?
well,
at
for the
least-
shards,
yeah.
we'll do the first couple.
Yeah.
ones.
Like it's 150 souls per 200. Like yeah, so
But I was gonna look at the armor, Bengarl's armor set, which is what I was.
yeah,
I've
that's
been
gonna be
wearing
a
mostly.
much bigger bump.
Yeah, look at that. That's 20 per. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah,
Spend
put that
some
all the
of these
way up.
souls. Oh, these are twinkling titanite, so
But we
this
have
is gonna
30.
be.
30 we can
Yeah.
do like 3 items all the way up. And
That's
I think
assuming these even go up
it's
to-
worth it for our armor.
Just gonna say a phrase, and I just want to hear y'all's response to it.
Yeah, they only go up to 5.
Yep.
The phrase is pickled rice.
Sure.
Why not?
Isn't that just like rice vinegar?
No, pickled rice. Like you pickle rice the way you would pickle other things.
Yeah, but like you can basically get a pickling fluid from rice already, so I don't see why it'd be weird to pickle it instead. Just
I feel like there is a logical fallacy in what you just said, and I'm gonna spend some time identifying it.
Stop there in the hat.
Sure. We have plenty of cash on us if we need to buy more upgrade mats from Cloan, but we're also gonna keep finding more as we do the other DLC. So we're good.
Yeah.
like it's not unusual to like have some vinegar and seasoning with like a rice dish. So pickled rice is just gonna be like another form of that. It's just it's a weird term to use.
Yes, but I think that you're ignoring what the term is saying. For maybe
How quick is the pickle?
let me
How quickle is the pickle?
let me just
Do not say that ever.
Why,
a
that
little
phrase
late
doesn't
for
tickle your
that.
pickle?
The word quickle.
Always be at your side.
all right.
Until
We are.
Oh no! Oh no! I went back to the Naruto My Immortal AMV, and then when I heard the Emerald Herald say,
Well-
"I will always be at your side," it got to the part, and now I'm really sad.
Aww.
Oh no! I thought it was the AMV. I was like, I don't remember this spoken line in Evanescence's My Immortal.
I especially love the loud bangs of you bumping into your microphone.
Sorry.
It is definitely possible to betray yourself in anime and in life.
I also love that the title of this AMV video is AMV Naruto Evanescence My Immortal Sad ...
Okay, this isn't what I was looking for, but here's the thing. Dill pickle rice salad. Ingredients: rice,
Bearer
kale,
until
bell pepper, dill pickles, dill. For the dressing, avocado, dill pickle juice, white wine, sea salt, black pepper. In a blender, combine avocado, pickle brine, vinegar, salt, and pepper. That was just the sentence I wanted to read, because that doesn't sound great to me.
I don't know. I'd eat it.
Avocado and I wouldn't eat a pickled avocado.
Should be
That's
good.
But like, it's
That's
not.
where
That's
I'd
not a
draw the
pickle. No, you're mixing the avocado is like the fat of the like vinaigrette. Basically, you're basically making a vinaigrette. But instead of oil, you're using avocado.
And instead of vinegar, you're using pickle juice.
That's mostly vinegar.
But but it's different.
It's seasoned vinegar.
Yeah.
But that's what a vinaigrette is.
The bridge down there is the one we
season-
want to get to, I think. I think we
Yeah.
want the first bonfire. I'm having
Okay, the start
trouble
of the zone?
remembering, and now I'm going to go
Let's
look
try
it up
from
while
there.
we...
We'll see if we can
All-
find it. 'Cause I know we got that shortcut.
all seasoned chicken is not the same. You can go
Well,
in a lot of different
I'm gonna say-
directions with seasoning chicken. So the idea that like all vinegar is the same no matter what other things are put into it,
No, so what I will say is that if we're gonna talk about like, vinegar foods that are conceptually gross, like that's balsamic vinegar, like without question.
Why is balsamic gross?
Do you know how it's made?
Let me look.
Do you know what does the term balsamic vinegar mother mean anything to you?
Oh, is it made like kombucha?
Yeah.
Well,
bit.
so whatever.
That's
I don't really like it. I don't really like balsamic vinegar, so it doesn't matter. For me.
I also don't like it, but like
But apple
at the
cider
same
vinegar
time,
has the mother in it.
so like why is it so what's the problem with like a fresh mix of like vinegar? Like pickle vinegar is just like
Pickle juice is not vinegar.
What?
It's pickle juice.
Okay, so if it's a
You're
brined
saying
pickle,
like
sure.
mulled,
If
like
it's like
mulled
a
wine that contains orange juice is orange juice. That's not how it works.
wait,
Vinegar
pickle
is a
juice is
component of pickle juice. It's like grape juice isn't wine.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm trying. I'm saying that it's if you're going to like figure out the role of an ingredient in a recipe, like it's a type of thing that is mostly vinegar, or like is there to provide acidity for a vinaigrette.
But,
Like you're making a distinction here that's like if you add acid to water, it's no longer acid. Mo, that is not how that works.
Lemon isn't vinegar.
No, it's not. But like, if you have
But
vinegar
it also
in
provides
solution
acid
and it
and
tastes like
zestiness.
vinegar, that's not. This is the type of food take that I can't sit idly by and let happen because this is just scientifically inaccurate.
All right, so I just searched for I'm on chahound.com /post/dill in dessert $755-186. And their recipe is for aerated quote unquote cheesecake with orange, burnt sugar, and dill. Today in the mail, I got my nitrous oxide canisters for my Creative Whip. I was really excited to use them, so I looked in my fridge to see what I had to work with. I did not want to make plain whipped cream. I saw cream cheese, so that led me to make an aerated cheesecake.
Oh my god!
Get him! Shoot him!
I'm trying. Did I not get any of them?
Nope.
I was not going to just like run out like that. Someone's gotten in there somehow. Guess.
You can get in there.
Oh, hello.
There's also that friend over there.
Wait, I have a
Can I
question.
shoot you through this hole? Oh, no, I'm not.
I have an actual serious question for Peregrine.
Yes.
Which is, so in this aerated cheesecake thing, I'm just
Ow.
going to skip down a little bit.
Okay.
Lots of herbs have been used in dessert, but I've never seen dill used before, and I don't know why not. Yes, if you add too much, it will completely ruin a dish, but a few little threads will add a nice freshness and herbaceousness. I don't disagree. This is the question part. Dill also contains lemon volatiles, which complements most desserts. What? Wait, let me just say the next sentence. There are so many herbs that have yet to set their voyage toward the sweet world. So what is a lemon volatile? And
A lemon
will it
volatile,
carry you to the
okay.
sweet world?
My favorite volatile lemon is lemon grab.
Oh god, this is unacceptable. So, a lemon volatile is going to be any compound that's typically found in a volatile fraction of like lemon extract or oil or something like that. So the phrase to me specifically would refer to compounds like limonene, which give a lot of a characteristic aroma to lemon. So to say that dill contains... So I did a quick Google search when you said this, which was limonene and dill, and the Google search results are showing me like papers with abstracts that say like percentage ratios of, you know, this to limonene in dill oil. So I think it's probably true that there are lemon volatiles in dill.
When have I been in here?
I've got
haven't.
Oh, you found a fun bit of environmental storytelling, is what you found.
I have a headline to just read. Delicious or no big dill. Testing pickle desserts. 2018's hottest food trend from the Grand Forks Herald. And the desserts they test are chocolate covered bread and butter pickles, no thank you. Pickle fries with peanut butter frosting, also no thank you. Candied pickles, no thank you. And pickle cupcakes with bourbon cream cheese frosting, no thank you.
Excuse me?
You know, I'm gonna say the most offensive thing that you just read to me there was the title, which to me is a perfect example of an overuse of dill in a recipe.
Strawberry rhubarb pickle pinwheel cookies. Recipe yields 54 cookies.
That's
Hey,
a weirdly specific
Niko,
number of cookies.
Back up a second. Kill this person, and then this like square thing to our left. Try looking for elusive doors. Assuming we survive.
Why 54?
Nope.
You will note the Chicago in the hyperlink that I just posted.
Oh God, I have a thing I need to send to Mo. That image you sent me just reminded me of.
This is terrible. This is so.
Do you even like pickles? Because I hate pickles.
I like cornichons a lot, and other pickles are like take it or leave it.
I love
will,
cornichons.
Like, just murder a tub of cornichons.
That's interesting. So you like a little bit of sweetness to a pickle?
No, the
the super like the vinegar, like the ones that are like just
super vinegary ones. I do not like a sweet pickle. I like a spicy
Mo
pickle.
and I have similar tastes in pickles.
I like a
and I don't know how to
spicy
handle
pickle
this.
or a very herbaceous pickle. I do not enjoy a sugary pickle.
I would just like to point out that this does have Chicago in the domain name, but it appears to be from the Billings Gazette, which, as far as I can tell, is Montana. So that's
Well, Montana's not a real place, so they have to piggyback on a real place to get food takes published.
I would
right?
assume it means that the Billings Gazette is owned by Tronk or something,
No.
but who knows?
You know,
Yeah, Mo,
I'm
Mo,
curious
just make sure
about
you
this.
click on that link.
No, I'm reading it. Should I all right, let's go on this journey together. From Cooking Issues, the International Culinary Center's Tech and Stuff blog. Like ketchup for chocolate. December 17th, 2009. 23 comments. We will definitely be getting to those comments in a moment. Alternative chocolates. Wanted things that were shiny like chocolate melted in your mouth. Were impeccably smooth, but didn't taste like chocolate. I wanted them to taste like other things. So we made mustard chocolate and ketchup chocolate. Ketchup chocolate sounds disgusting, is what most people say. Yes, it does.
Try this wall to our left, and now it's on our right.
That's the actual thing in the article.
This one?
Yeah,
This one.
So when we are facing down the other hallway.
Down this hallway.
Yeah, try on our left. Try an illusory wall along here. Maybe. There's one or two around here somewhere, but I'm a little fuzzy on where the specific doors are. That's probably
I don't have
just
any
somebody
messages in
dying
here
to,
yet, so.
Yeah.
I know that Mo is excited for this comment section, but I'm going to post a preview in the chat to prove that Mo might not get the comments that Mo wants.
No, I mean, this sounds awesome to me, actually.
It should be. I mean, this
This is
Dave Arnold's old food blog, which was like one of my favorite things to just look through.
Yeah,
like,
this
there's so many
very
fascinating things.
Very cool.
But also,
Sure,
it's
just stand there while I
incredibly
backstab
I don't know that.
Yes,
Like,
he was
I
doing a
do
cool
like.
stance.
I do like tater chip dipped in hard ketchup. I don't know that I like.
Hard ketchup? What is hard ketchup? Is that alcoholic
Wait.
ketchup?
No, it's
No,
ketchup mixed with cocoa butter, so it is hard at room temperature.
like ketchup for chocolate.
Yeah,
Yes.
so run around this
It's-
like cube that we've been circling, like checking for doors. I might be completely misremembering, but yeah, it
So-
might be another floor below us.
You know what, Niko, the thing that we're looking at is basically, you remember the, like, magic shell ice cream toppings?
I think I know what you're talking about. It just is not a phrase that I wanted to hear.
So here's we dipped potato chips, tater chipped in hard ketchup. That looks good. Dipping egg yolks. I don't know that I want to eat an egg yolk and ketchup truffle, even though I do like ketchup on my eggs. And I also don't know that I want to eat a chicken ketchup bonbon. That's the thing.
I bet it would taste pretty damn good. I bet, because it would be like the flavors of ketchup, which is like a tomato, you know, it's that like...
So which is garbage.
Wow.
Yeah, I
so
went there.
maybe it's like this one that's kind of like along here.
What about mustard?
I mean, mustard's better than ketchup. There.
Hey!
Is there... What is a sauce that you would enjoy
Hey!
chocolate like? Oh.
With chocolate?
Yeah, what if you could make something, a flavor, if you could carry a flavor in something with the consistency of chocolate, which flavor would you choose to carry?
I would just like to note real quick the name of this bonfire.
Sanctum Interior.
We had to like go through all this nonsense to raise up a big bridge to even get in here, and now we're kind of
We in it now.
I have an
Yeah.
answer to that question, and it would be a really flavorful but pretty mild curry, like a yellow curry maybe.
Oh, I've actually had curry chocolates,
Okay, but where it's
and they're good.
curry chocolate or like curry for chocolate.
It's been curry like it's been chocolate with like curry spicing.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not quite the thing you're describing, but like
That's just-
it's enough of the. It got me enough of the way there to see that the thing that you are describing would actually be really delicious. And you could do that pretty well, probably, with one of the like the Thai curry sauces, because those are all usually like coconut.
Yeah, I'm
milk.
thinking like curry leaves and turmeric are the things that are carrying this sauce, and it sounds great.
Wait, did you say curry leaves?
Yeah.
Is,
I'm sorry, what?
I'm just gonna check.
Have you never? Wait, seriously?
Oh wow.
If you've never had like an actual curry leaf in your curry, you like it's one of my favorite flavors and textures in the world. It's so good.
I've never heard of this plant that I am
It's
now learning
so
about.
good.
Wow, and you said you were the plant master.
Yeah.
I never said
It's
Oh,
that.
not
that's
a
true.
pepper.
You were the
I
bug
know.
master.
Oh, there's actually two different. Okay.
Let me find the one that I'm like, this is the...
Okay. So it's an.
The ones I'm talking about are the ones that are like on, like the fresh ones.
Well, you're talking. So there's a tree, and then there's like a plant, flowering plant. The tree seems to be.
I think it's the tree.
Nope.
I mean,
Not that
it's on
way.
the Indian subcontinent and it has a longer Wikipedia page.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm assuming
probably the
that's
one.
the-
That seems like a good way to tell.
yeah.
Yeah, go to your nearest Indian market and get some fresh curry leaves. They're incredible.
You know what? Then the reason I didn't think about this is because I've actually never tried to make Indian style curries. I've only made Thai curries, which don't have. Thai curry uses a bunch of like Thai specific plant. You know, you need the Thai basil and
Galangal and
lemongrass
lime
and stuff
leaf
like that,
and, yeah.
right? But not curry plant, like nothing that would be called a curry plant.
Yeah, you should make an Indian curry. The like process for it is very cool in terms of like how you have to bloom all the seeds and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, spice blooming is something I've looked into a couple times because I wanted to refute a claim that America's Test Kitchen was making in one of their books, but couldn't really. It was too much effort. I gave up.
Maybe just make something that tastes good.
Well, yeah, but part of so the goal is to always improve the process, which means making something that tastes just as good by removing steps that end up being unnecessary in the process.
Sure.
So.
Improving America's Test Kitchen wrong.
I mean, spite is not the entire process, but I'd be lying if I were to say it wasn't some of it.
Am I gonna have to jump this?
I was about to ask, how are you doing?
Yeah. I'm not seeing any safe way down, so I think I have to jump it.
I would point out that we can feather back up, and there were other routes.
I mean, there are like places where I can kind of go down, like down here, basically. But like that seems like a long drive.
No, that is gonna kill you. Obviously, the fog doors where we're heading.
Yeah. There's a ledge down here. You might not be able to see it through the screen share, but like there is a
I
level
trust
that's
that
not
I
very
can't
long.
see it on the screen share, but I'm still saying that is probably death because I remember the route down.
So are you saying that actually I need to be going up to go down?
From that specific floor. The thing that is down there is letting you look down, and then also the armor.
Okay.
But there was
Tends to
also
rest.
there was like a bridge that we looked at but didn't go across because I was trying to get us to find the bonfire.
Oh, geez. Now I'm realizing that I should try to go back
There's this.
through the cooking issues list and try to find the most cursed thing to send Mo from this site.
Yeah, do it.
Feel free
I can't
to
wait.
cat ring if you're worried about like chip damage, maybe.
I just bought 60 life gems. I think I'm okay.
That's reasonable.
Oh, you only bought 60? I thought we were buying 90.
Well, I bought to get up to 90.
Oh, Mo, this is the same. This blog is by the same guy who had the centrifuge videos that we watched the other time.
Oh.
So he's got some things. Oh, have I sent you the lobster anesthesia article?
Excuse me?
Wait, wasn't this on like an early recording? I remember finding a thesis on lobster anesthesia for something.
I thought lobsters were like so creatures of such basic neurological construction that
No, they have.
like I know
mean,
they have a
nerve
nervous
endings.
yeah, like I know they have a nervous system, but
You'd be nervous too if you were in a
Mo, I have like I am nervous to the point that I need medical assistance for it, so
same.
Oh God, molecular gastronomy is. Ugh. Anytime someone needs to use molecular in their name for something is a bad time.
I don't know that
is my
anyone
view.
needs to
Look,
use.
So here's where we
Yes,
jumped
look,
over.
we made relish, but it's Dippin' Dots.
Let's check these for
That's
doors.
exactly what
before we
I just
continue on down.
posted.
I know how to do that. Like, I can tell you exactly how that works, and I can also tell you with confidence that it will never make food taste better.
No, just like it's cool. Like that's all it is, right? Like
It was fun the first time I did it as a demo when I was in college and everything was new and exciting. And then every year since when I did the same thing, it just lost all. Oh God, yeah.
You know what else it does is it makes things more expensive, so that way stuffy restaurants can charge more money.
So in defense of cooking issues, Dave Arnold is one of the first people I started following who is a strong advocate against all of these things because none of them make food taste better.
Lovely,
But
lovely,
making ketchup chocolate.
Lovely singing down here.
It is very nice.
Oh, thank you.
Nope, not yours.
Wow. Wow.
Dragon's
Welcome to
Rest.
Dragon's
Enemy
Rest.
horde. By the way, not here. Okay.
There's some dudes around, but I think we'll be just fine. And we know
Is it
and we
just
know
more
how to
of
get
those
down
same
here now.
enemies?
I would say look around before doing the door.
Okay.
just to get it out of the way, there is like an item or two.
All right.
I will say I'm gonna disembed this just in case, but there's also just a really fascinating article on this site about like fish preparation and like oh god, the podcast really went in on it too about like some really interesting like assumptions people make about like what fresh means for things, and just it's so good.
The more I read about fish, the less I want to eat them. So I'm
That's interesting that you say that. Like, is there something specific about
just
that?
how
That's
fucked up the ocean is.
oh
Whenever
well,
I eat
you know.
shrimp from the Gulf, I'm like, this body of water was literally covered in oil like 6 years ago. I'm sure it's fine.
Ah, you'll be okay.
It adds to the flavor.
Yep.
Most of that stuff will pass right through you.
Okay. Except for the stuff that doesn't.
So there's nothing down here.
Oh, huh. Maybe I'm misremembering or remembering something from the base version of the game, but okay.
All right. Here we go. Now, okay, so what if I went through this fog door and it was just the same 3 NPCs again?
Well, I have good news for you. It's not that.
Hilarious.
And to find out what the bad news is, please proceed through the fog door.
I did see a message that said trio, and I immediately started having a panic attack. Because that was what the message said
No, I can
at the
swear
entrance to
there's...
the area I was doing last week, and it was like trio ahead, and then like long section, and then the boss of the trio. So weakness anywhere. Great, thank you.
Same.
All right, here we go.
Oh, actually, Mo, this article is real cool in an amazing and fun and cursed way, which is oh.
I'm already on
it's
something
my
else.
girlfriend.
Hi, Alana.
I'm off music. I'm on something else.
What's up? What's up, boo?
Oh boy.
Just
Oh, that's right, I don't
swallowed
have a
as
shield
ever.
anymore.
Just gonna...
Fuck.
Okay.
Oh,
gonna-
you're not
I pressed-
deserving of
I pressed
fire.
LB to block, and I
If you're-
did.
If you're gonna shoot her, why run up into melee range? Anyway, that's Alana, the Squalid Queen.
Alright.
She's cool.
Cool. Yeah. Let's go pay her another visit.
Just watching some slap-based solos.
Sure.
Oops.
I'm gonna. While Mo finds this new topic to meander toward, I will shout out that on Cooking Issues, Dave Arnold did lose a bet once. That meant that he had to eat the raw vegan diet for a week. But he chronicled all of the like fancy techniques he tried to use to make life worth living
But,
while
like-
on a raw vegan diet.
See, that
and
makes
it's
me kind
fascinating.
of hate him because the raw vegan diet is just like you're just eating some veggies for a week, like fucking.
But no. But like specifically, he's a caffeine addict, and he's talking about like how do I make tea, right?
Just put the tea.
It's
bag-
actually like
just
kind
put
of an
the tea
it's
bag in your mouth. And, like, leave it there.
Excuse me? Run that by me again, please?
We already learned how to make tea, and it did not involve that. Ooh.
so like that's my point would be that like the thing that makes the article interesting is that like you think a raw vegan diet is just eating veggies for a week, but then you realize like how many of the things in life. So to set this up, the bet that he lost in the first place was that you could get raw vegan like certified chocolate because the fermentation that we learned about 2 weeks ago that chocolate goes through heats up the cocoa mash to a temperature above what could be considered raw vegan. So it's actually like very difficult to get a product that would be considered like raw vegan. That is like true chocolate.
Oh.
Like that right there, I can't is no longer raw vegan certified after
What
getting
about,
hit by that spell.
what about this video?
Think about it. I want to watch this. I want to watch this really bad. Hold on.
The video is called.
This video is called
Yeah.
Slime Fails, Slime Pet Peeves, Unsatisfying Slime ASMR.
It's really funny. It's
Hey,
so bad.
Niko, just looking at the amount of health she has, like how much our spells were doing, we might want to put herbs on our quick items. We don't want to burn through a bunch of them, but even though we're carrying
Alright.
a lot of ammo, I'm a little concerned.
Well, I do have, I've got 50 spells, so,
You still.
yeah, okay.
So
This
slime.
has
There are
million views.
NPC summons for this fight. They do not have to run through a billion dudes or follow you down the drop downs. So that is also an option if for some reason we feel like doing that. I think we'll be fine.
I love it when she flirts with us at the beginning of this fight.
Saying
Also-
we'll forever rot.
Yeah. It's cute. It's my love language.
Peregrine, you wanna skip ahead to 220?
Sure. I will say that the acoustics of this video are very fitting for a fight with Alana, the
Yep.
Squalid Queen.
But just skip ahead to 220 and let's just watch that together.
I'm watching it. It,
Oh,
oh,
shit.
interesting. Is it,
Nope.
wow.
Okay.
Got the dodge. Come on, put your shield down. Okay, screw you. I don't care about you. Oh, no, I care about you. Uh-oh.
Alright, I don't know enough about slime to totally get this, but it's pretty unsatisfying.
I mean, as someone who doesn't find, you know, not that there's anything wrong with enjoying like slime as an experience, but like I am not someone who enjoys like slimy things. Like I do not.
I don't believe that at all.
Yeah, same.
The fish emulsion person.
That's not slime. But the thing is, like, I don't want to feed. I don't want to touch them, right? Like I don't want to like
I've never
sink
heard of
my
it in
hand.
your
I
life.
hate like mixing things in my hand. I'm very like I wear gloves whenever I work with stuff, and like I'm very averse to like getting those sorts of things like on my hands and touching them or whatever. So like I actually really don't enjoy like watching other people do that because it makes me feel so weird.
Other people, it doesn't bother me so much, but even when I was like a little kid and didn't really have like the vocabulary for it, I always hated finger painting because I didn't like the way it felt. Now I know that that is consistent with a number of other sensory issues I have. But when I was like 4, that didn't really make any sense other than just like, nah, Alex doesn't like doing that.
Yeah, no, totally. So like
Like to
yeah, I
parents
also
and
just don't know what is like satisfying within that realm. Because it's just all of it to me is like.
Hello.
And this is something I've been trying to get over. Like with gardening, I've gotten better at being okay with the feeling of dirt under my fingernails. But I still like, yeah, I don't like it. You know, like it's not something. Like I still wear gloves a lot of the time when I'm repotting something. Although I will say that I started taking the gloves off when I was switching aphids because I wanted to feel that experience.
No.
That's
Just to really let the like.
That's
act
cold.
sink in. Yeah. No, that's the depth of my distaste.
Please watch the
That-
video I just posted.
Oh, don't what?
So Twitter today said it was a World Goth Day, and I feel like we've shown up to the right boss fight for the day that
This
we
is-
are
yeah.
recording this.
That's good to. You know what? Thank you for that. I'm glad that we have made it to this fight on this auspicious day. Oh, is this is Silly Putty, right? In the intro here?
Put slime on laptop. Don't.
But that's
Good advice.
also though, aren't there products that they sell as like you can like get dirt and stuff out of your keyboard? Like
Also,
there's like
don't put.
Oh god. No, don't put oh no.
This video goes on a fucking journey.
Got her.
Good job.
Thanks for all the fun times, Alana.
You should.
Thank you, Squalid Queen.
There's some.
So,
Wait, did Alana even summon?
no,
the
that's
big
I was
friends?
about to say, Niko. The reason I had you stock up or put your herbs on your quick item is that sometimes instead of summoning skeletons, she will summon Velstat. You know, 10-foot tall guy, big hammer, was hanging out outside of Vendrick's.
By Vendrick's thing.
Yeah.
With his entire health bar, or a
Not as
reduced
bad
health
as
bar
the
version?
boss version, but a very beefy lad.
Oh god.
Okay, well,
So-
hey,
Oh, this- I
after
hate
that
when-
3 hours of misery fighting that trio, I'll take the win.
Yep.
Let's see what's through Alana's big mural.
Mo, I was not prepared for a minute 40 of this video, and I'm in pain. And it's your
what
fault.
happens at a minute 40?
Nope, I can't write that down.
Oh,
but
yeah, that
I
does
would.
happen. You know, how
right,
else are you gonna wash the slime off of your computer?
Stop! Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Let's go cash out.
The level, yeah.
Oh, now it's in the sink too. It's just ruining everything.
Sanctum.
What the
Nadir.
fuck are you talking about?
Oh,
Mo was
God.
talking about slime and saying things that, in the context of the stuff happening on screen, sounds way worse than intended.
I just leveled twice.
What is this YouTube channel?
Never until
This one.
So I was putting some points into Vit because I'm a little over 50% just to get down to like the fastest roll possible again. That sound like a good
20's
plan, or
20's
is
a
there any-
nice.
20's a good number.
20 is a nice round number. Okay, so then after that, like just vigor.
Drink Vigors. I'm Bioshock Steve.
I would say strength or dex.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like our. Like, it's not going to
Okay.
help with our damage output exactly, but it'll give us options.
Yeah,
Like, at least up to 16 each, maybe.
sounds good. And I'm
Other than
close
that, we
enough
can.
that
Other than that, we can keep doing more health and stamina.
I could burn 20,000 and do another level. I just don't know if that's worth it.
I wouldn't worry about it right now.
Okay. What else can I dunk some money on?
Wait, this video
does,
I'm watching
Does
doesn't make any
Moglin
sense.
have any cool clothes?
They just put 1,000 pounds of dry
Well, I already
ice
leveled up my clothes, so I
into
think I'm
an
committed at this point.
outdoor, like above ground pool filled with water, so it created a very cool visual effect. But then they put a PlayStation 4 in it too.
Why?
Exactly why? I have no idea.
It's got that.
Like, first of all, if you're filling a pool, like, how much? You're gonna freeze the water depending on how much water is
It's
in
a
there.
1,500 gallon pool and 1,000 pounds of dry ice. Get to it, Dr. Science.
It's probably not. I mean, that's a 15,000 gallons is a
1,500
huge thermal
gallons.
mass.
What is the
Okay, that's
LD50 of
different.
dry ice?
Very, very low. Please do not.
What is an LD50?
A lethal dose at which 50% of a test
Mo,
population dies.
you've forgotten
Oh.
already.
Oh yeah,
Let's just get a couple chunks.
probably low. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always down to get a couple chunks.
Like, no, I'm gonna tell you now. Like, do not.
Don't eat
Like,
it.
I've
No,
read
it was.
You can use it to make like really nice ice cream or to keep beverages very, very cold, but sparingly, and do not touch it. Like, it's real nasty. Also,
Alright,
do
here
not
we
put it
go.
in sealed containers. This is something that I think is easy to forget about.
Yeah.
Be wary
really,
of
really
equipment
bad stuff happens.
breakage.
What
There-
Friend
happens?
required
Does it
ahead.
just explode?
Don't
It
give up.
explodes, yeah.
All right, I think it might be time to meet a big dragon. What do you think?
Are we gonna? Be
I
its
have
friend?
no idea what gave you that impression.
I have a question.
Oh, you mean the giant dragon mural that
No,
opened while I
the
came
giant
down?
dragon mural that we walked through at the bottom of a zone that started with a giant dragon flying down in this direction.
Yes,
What
and
could
the
be
zone is
in there?
named Dragon's Rest. All right.
You
well,
know, like maybe it's maybe the dragon's out of town and it's whoever's the dragon asked to take care of their cat while the dragon's away. You know, it could be a lot of people.
I have a question for you.
Get in there.
Is
Oh, I was looking for it.
water?
There it is. Okay.
Oh, you will not be able to.
Mo, I swear to God, if you ask me if water is wet, I am leaving the call.
Oops.
I didn't say anything, but you clearly have an
Oh.
opinion. So why don't you tell us about your opinion?
So
No, I have
Well,
no
that could've
opinion
gone-
other than I am not answering that question.
That could have gone better.
It's,
So that's-
'cause
that's
it's
sin.
not. So there we go.
Sin is a little
I
grumpy.
I guess we can all agree that water is not wet. Yep, we're all in agreement. It's so nice to have consensus.
Sin is slumbering, and so am I.
This music's good.
Oh, poor Sin. You got something in your breast meat. What part of a dragon would you make nuggets from?
The thigh.
The thigh? You
Yeah.
think?
The dragon breast is probably extremely tough.
Well, this dragon's got like a spear sticking out of him. Seems like a bad time.
Yeah. So it's fork tender.
Oh, I'm toxic.
Yeah, that's a bad time.
Yep, I pressed the wrong button. Okay.
Wait, hold up. I've got a new search term for some Naruto AMVs.
Oh no.
Naruto AMV, Britney Spears.
Oh yeah,
Toxic.
those exist.
Oh yeah, there's a. Oh my God, this one's not even AMV. That's just fan art. Set to. It's just. Wait. There's two videos here where people just made like. They put like a DeviantArt image and then they're just playing the music on top of the image. So.
You want to see the ultimate fucking gamer tool? I've got it. It's right here. I can't believe this exists.
Whoops. I love the like really dramatic music just getting hard cut off for you died.
It is. It's been like a decade at this point, and it is still funny.
A decade.
Dark Souls 1, Demon Souls. Same
Yeah,
thing.
but like most boss fights don't like really go all in with the music like this one has, it seems.
True.
Shout out the classes. Shadow of the Colossus absolutely does that thing with the music. It makes one part of the game.
It doesn't feel right for that game. Whereas for this one, I think it kind of does.
Yeah, well, I think these games have very different relationships with music.
Yeah, and also like there's Dark Souls 2 has the Dark Souls games, for all that they can be like super dire and grim or whatever about the state of the world, still have like a humor to them that isn't just players making sexist jokes in notes. And I think the developers very definitely knew that they could have made the music fade out when you die, but they chose to go for the hard cutoff. I'm trying to think if I really have any advice in particular for this fight. It's weak to lightning, like all dragons are. I haven't really done it as a spellcaster, just doing it as a melee one. The toxic breath there always goes from our right to our left. So if you see it coming and he's on the ground, you can unlock and kind of sprint towards him at an angle to try to get like in for a couple hits.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to roll through. Other than that,
Yeah, the rolling through has not really worked out.
no, it's
so
not.
far.
It's not going to.
Peregrine, I have a
I'm almost wondering if I should be like trying to stay in close for this fight.
Yeah, I feel like that's a taste thing. Our spells are doing okay, but not exceptional damage.
They're not like
but it's,
really amazing.
It's fine,
and
like a couple hundred per hit.
not-
This boss has a shitload of health, is the thing. So like, even if you're using something like lightning buffed and kind of hits real hard, it's still.
You rang Mo?
Oh yeah, what's your least favorite like pseudoscience thing?
I mean,
that works.
Yeah,
you mean in,
that's exactly what I meant.
oh yeah.
And then just watch out for the swipes.
I like that one.
Still
That-
alive.
I'm assuming that's a swipe left from Sid.
Oh shit.
That's okay. You had the right idea.
My least favorite pseudoscience thing is for sure like any like health trend, like
specifically-
naturopath thing.
I want
Specific? I mean, that's a broad range. Or did you mean like sci-fi?
no, I mean like
Oh jeez.
like health related pseudoscience thing is too broad. Like, is it the cryogenically freezing or not cryogenically freezing yourself? Like,
Oh, the cryo like,
chamber
workout or whatever.
things?
Yeah, cryo.
Is it?
That one's.
It's Monster
I mean,
Hunter.
it's typically going to be like the. I think a lot of it is the like
Oh,
healthy
fuck.
eating as cure-all.
Yeah.
Is maybe.
I thought
Or like the idea that like I think Danielle tweeted today about like the idea that essential oils will like prevent vaccination disease.
Oh God.
Like disease.
Yeah.
Vaccine preventable disease. But that would be that's definitely like way up there for me. Because a lot of the times for me, like those things aren't even rooted in like. It's like I'm okay with like forms of natural medicine. Like personally, like I have some issues with it like ethically, but like I'm not going to be prescriptivist about like Western medicine in a way that's like not helpful or good,
Yeah.
right? But at the same time, like if someone's coming in and being well, essential oils, which is like a concept of Western medicine, right? Like the idea of like essential nutrients is something born of like like the terminology there and like the specific idea of like a balanced diet in that like kind of analytical way is like very much of that system and very much like not a cure-all in any way, shape, or form. And so that's like specifically bothers me.
does the
Oops.
does the picture I posted in the that bothers you too?
Well, I'm trying to think of like what muscles would need to be raised in order for them to turn the color of green that pistachio meat is.
It's not pistachio meat. That's not.
It's pistachio. No, pistachio nut. If you buy shelled pistachios at Trader Joe's, they call them pistachio nut meats.
Since when is Trader Joe's the arbiter of names?
I'm gonna Google pistachio nut meat. Nut meats, plural.
I don't like the phrase.
Petty. Oh my God. Mo, I found something great.
Yep. Lay it on me.
It's called My Pistachio Story.
Oh, yes.
It's a blog under the Petty Annoyances
Yes.
heading. And this uses.
What's the deal with pistachios? Only about half the nuts in the bag will open easy. Another 40% will be a real hassle, and the final 10% impossible. We've all.
That's how you can tell this nut eater isn't a gamer.
We've all been there, and yet prying open a
I
stubborn
love
shell
loot boxes.
and claiming its salty reward. God, I don't like any of the language being used here. Claiming its salty reward is a lot. When I eat pistachios, the dilemma is usually eat this single nut now or open 3 more shells so I can pop 4 of them into my mouth at once, peanut style. Not how I eat peanuts. It is a subtle yet serious test of my willpower because the desire to eat the nut in hand is always so strong. But the pleasure of having a mouthful of pistachios is that much better. That is not how I eat pistachios. I do not ever want
Who
a
eats a
mouthful.
pistachio multiple nut meats at a time?
I thought the biggest sin on this stream was going to be this dragon, but I'm no longer sure that's the case.
God. And that's the
I bet
thing.
this dragon is pistachio
I've
flavored.
never experienced the bliss of stuffing my face with mouthful after mouthful of deshelled pistachios. I've crammed many a mouthful of cashews into my maw, believe me. I've grabbed and eaten peanuts by the bowlful. Pistachios? No, I've never known the experience of grabbing a handful and stuffing my face due to the labor factor. God. A bag of if you want to take this person's word for it, then
Oh,
Ow.
got bit.
oh my God.
Dragon big.
Just a quick word on Trader Joe's and hippie supermarkets in
Oh
general.
God, this is a lot.
I'm of mixed
So-
mind here. I like the product that they sell, but I have 2 issues. Why do Trader Joe's shoppers have to be so insufferable? And secondly, why the exclusivity? Consider, I like Chef Boyardee mini raviolis, I like Fruit Loops, and I also like local artisan cheeses and Orangina. Why can't I have both in the same place? Which is to say, why is it not enough that Trader Joe's carries a great stock of organic, local, environmentally safe hippie food? Why do they also have to exclude Doritos? Oh, God.
Okay. That
Back,
is.
back to the holy grail of nut meat.
Back to the holy grail of nut meat. That's gonna be my new transition sentence for like everything now. Just like.
I don't think I like it at all.
You have to
And on that nut,
imagine the excitement as I got home and poured a generous helping of the deshelled kernels into a broad and deep nut bowl. I got out
When KFC divests from
I got out my grandmother's nut bowl.
So, the 2 things I'm seeing in the fight is that, and you didn't do this the last couple attempts, like, stop taking shots at Sin when they go up in the air. And the other thing I would consider is putting on our shield, and keeping your
I was thinking that.
keeping your staff out for when you're at kind of medium distance or when you're like approaching. But then when you get in close and have to worry about the swipes, let's consider maybe blocking those instead of just kind of eating the damage constantly.
eating the damage like so many.
I mean, I was
handfuls of
was trying to roll. The issue is it's hard to time it because the attacks don't really have a wind-up.
They're really hard to read. Like I had the same issue. I had the same issue the last time I did this fight. And once we're at a 16 strength, we can have a 100 block shield that I think has better poise than this one, but I forget.
Yeah, but why though?
Because sometimes you gotta fight a dragon.
Ridiculous. Why is it always got to be a fight a dragon, huh? Why can't we imagine dragons?
That's a question for Hidetaka Miyazaki. Oh boy.
Can't block that.
No, there is no blocking toxic. It cannot be cured the way poison is. You just have to kind of manage the damage. The good news is that toxic doesn't last for too long. See, it's already gone. My recollection is that if you end up with toxic in this fight, you should basically assume that's 2 Estus flasks.
Yeah.
If you want to keep going.
For the sake of my arms, I am doing 20 push-ups every 2 deaths instead of 15 per.
Oh my god, this fucking guy.
Is this still the pistachio?
I'm reading this
blogger. Did you go to their other?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that works.
Okay.
Except it doesn't. They are out of range. That's
The first post is like, wait, hold on.
They're all of them.
Oh wow.
I'm just looking at a post called 260 Annoyances.
I've definitely, I've been this person. I'm pretty sure the case against travel was like me on last episode complaining about dating site profiles, Like, although I'm willing to bet that the specifics are going to differ.
Final Fantasy is now entirely about the modeling of realistic human hair. This guy writes, totally missing the point of Final Fantasy. I used to love these games.
Wow. Oh my god, one of these posts is Thanksgiving food needs to be hotter.
Is it spicy hot or just like he's just eating cold turkey?
No, I think it's like room temperature. It's the...
I mean, that's like, if you're doing a potluck or something, then people are bringing it over. It's going to get cold.
Whoa, okay, I am no longer on board with anything this motherfucker says because they wrote this false post that is no one wants the peanut donut, which is not true. I fucking love the peanut donut. And this person is just completely like not, their finger is not on the pulse of generation.
Of course this guy buys the 007 box sets on Blu-ray.
Also, this person's getting mad at like PhDs who insist on the doctor, which
the
like
most old man yells at cloud website I've ever seen.
Like, fuck you, guy. I earned my gender neutral honorific, motherfucker.
Wait. Oh wait, okay, hold on. The Amazon Kindle? Seriously? June 24th, 2008.
I'm just not getting the block timing. Like, the shield just does not come up fast enough.
Yeah, it's ow.
This guy's terrible.
Oh, we got to get a nice little close look at Sin's face at the...
Oh.
Just keep scrolling until they start complaining about pre-recorded Dark Souls 2 Let's Plays on Twitch. It's got to be in here somewhere.
I can't believe they're live.
How did 41 people comment on anything this fucking guy writes? So that's it.
Whoa, wait, hold on. What if this dude's whatever this person identified as, one of their like 260 annoyances is a Robin Williams tearjerker or a Billy Crystal romance. Like, who are you?
I mean, I have no time for Billy Crystal either. To be fair.
But why? What's wrong? I love a Robin Williams tearjerker. Like, what? Like, why? How is that an annoyance? I don't understand.
I wonder if maybe I'm misremembering and you can't block the
No, I did block some stuff in there. I just had no stamina. My stamina's getting destroyed. This is the thing with like using low-level shields, is that they don't have a very good stability rating or whatever it is in this game. The thing that determines how much stamina you lose when you block.
Would you like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
I mean, we have plenty of
9,
upgrade
10.
materials except for twinkling, I guess. But we can afford 3 or 4 twinkling.
Would you like to read a 17-paragraph article with the title, "So that's it. To play any Nintendo game going forward, I'm going to have to wave a stick at the TV."
Oh God! This is the
that's
motherfucker
unblockable.
that was complaining
No,
about
the
Wind Waker
charge
graphics.
you
back
have to
in
get out of the way
2005.
of. Like, if he's up in the air, assume you can't block whatever he's doing. It's if he's on the ground and it's not a fire attack, maybe.
Couldn't block that.
Okay.
The tidal wave of condescension you get from your doctor when you've researched your own symptoms. God.
Oh, camera got inside the boss there for a second. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I always forget that when he stands up, he just does it straight down.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know how many more push-ups I got in me.
Just read this paragraph to yourself, and I bet it'll give you some energy.
I don't know if I have this fight tonight. I feel like I've gotten the sense of for some of the attacks, and I'm definitely enjoying this fight a lot more than the trio. But I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time.
No,
I definitely don't want to go late like I did
it
last
takes a while. Like you're successful at him. Like he has like he has so much health that it takes a while.
Yeah.
This is the as you might have
Final
guessed,
boss
the
of the
final
DLC.
boss of the DLC. So. Not sure what happened
This
there.
guy sucks a lot, and I'm just gonna read one more headline that encapsulates his whole being. Thursday, May 31st, 2007. People, you don't need to cut holes in the soda can plastic razor.
What?
I mean, like, is it the oh, they're biodegradable now? Thank you.
Yeah.
But like, that doesn't mean.
Don't bring it up with me,
Animals
bring it
that
up
get
with...
stuck are gonna die before the plastic biodegrades. What the hell?
Yeah, it's like a big like capitalism solved this problem, but like not like it's never 100%.
I mean, if the plastic is biodegradable, great. That's a great improvement. That's a good thing. But that doesn't.
And also like never.
That doesn't
really
help.
validated.
That doesn't help the animal that's gonna choke to death. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I think those ones specifically, I think, are like light.
All right.
They have a light degradation. Like that. Yeah, it takes time. why not do it? Why not just do it? Cutting is, it actually turns out not that hard of a thing to do. This person's vlog is very much like the style of, I'm upset that people want me to do a thing that I don't think is the right time to do. And like, while I can understand that feeling because there are things about which I have that feeling, it's still like I'm not gonna put it on the vlog. So.
Twitter is where we go to complain.
Yeah, I have a Twitter account for that. And then I only get so many characters.
Oh, you can just make a really long thread.
Yeah, I was about to say 1 of 37.
I'm trying to think about the longest thread I've ever seen. It's probably something about Damn, I'm just the gamer version.
Alright. I need to get out of this website. Literally, like,
Don't read some of those cooking issues articles.
30 fucking 5-paragraph article that somehow is homophobic, racist, misogynist at points and is called The Ethicist. So, I think I'm out of here.
I think it's time to close that browser tab.
Yeah, I think so.
Consign it to the deep.
Who knew that a fan of pistachio nut meats could be this much of a nut meat themselves?
Well, that was a cool sound.
Yeah, that one swipe took all of my stamina. Uh-oh. Okay. Didn't get toxic. That's the verb version of that. Uh-oh.
That's good.
Hey, didn't get toxic though.
Nope, I didn't.
If we have
That was more than half health, though.
Yeah, if we have the green herbs still on our bar, we should swap those for repair powder. I was kind of watching our saber and or our falchion, and it was maybe getting pretty low.
Oh, I could also like pop on a. I don't think that those the homing crystal soul masses have really been doing a whole lot for me, so I could switch out to repair spell.
Yeah,
as well.
that's also an option.
I found
just so I don't need to like stock.
Yeah,
up
I
on
think the
powders.
repair powder takes a little less time to like trigger, but I'm not sure about that.
I found Niko's food blog.
You
No.
found Miku's food blog? What did she make? Was it?
No, not Niko's. Niko's. God, this is such a bad picture. So much. Just visual, not about that at all.
Oh, that looks good.
The which one looks good?
I need those pistol cupcakes.
Really?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Oh, I've hit my push-up wall.
Well, it's all right. We're probably only gonna have time for another couple of attempts, and then we'll have to call it. I
Three
definitely don't
boss
want to run
fights is-
super long like we did last week. So.
Yeah. Well, and this has been comparatively a much shorter string of attempts than. Also, the run-up isn't nearly as intense.
Yeah, the trio was like one of the toughest things about it was that it was just an incredibly long boss fight.
Yeah.
Like I think that my better attempts were upwards of 10 minutes.
I mean, this one is an incredibly long boss fight, also. Like
Yes, but I've been dying very
compared to
quickly,
average,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's like the siege or raid boss type, like easy to get to, but just kind of a long format fight.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Oh,
remember.
I'm in the crotch. I don't want to be. Okay.
I'm trying to remember kind of more specifically what I was doing with my positioning when I did this as a melee character. But it's been a while and I'm a little fuzzy.
The big charge is
Yeah,
like
I want to say that
really fucking
I
me
want to
up.
say that maybe not bothering with lock on and trying to stay like kind of more in close, but I'm not sure. This might also be a fight where if we can figure out how to consistently bait out either the straight ahead flame breath or the sweeping one, because those are really easy to get damage out of. Problem is that the arena is pretty big, and sometimes he will just go move to the other side of it, and you get to run all the way over there or deal with him flying up in the air some more.
Actually, Mo's sharing of pickle foods has reminded me that on a friend's recommendation, I started watching the Epicurious experts try to guess which of these two foods is like the more expensive version, and it's pretty fun. But my favorite is the ice cream episode. The ice cream expert is like guessing which of two ice creams is more expensive, but half of the ones that were more expensive, her like immediate reaction on trying them was like, "Oh, this isn't good," because it was just like a bunch of people trying to be fancy in like this thing, for which being fancy is usually not the.
Mo was pointing out
challenge.
earlier that that Billings Gazette pickle monstrosity had Chicago in the URL. I just want to point out that this pickle cupcake situation that Mo has shared with us is posted at newyorkfood.typepad.com.
I mean, New York food has always had some first things. Why do you think New Yorkers are always so defensive about like how people make pizza? I just hear the most like frustrated food takes out of New Yorkers, and I always think it's because they're compensating for something. So this helps me feel better about that.
I'm concerned that Mo has maybe been doing some stretchies for a while.
No, I'm here. You were just talking about New York slander, so I tuned it out.
Fair enough.
Mo's over there like with two spoons over his eyes, like. Rest in peace, Vine. What beverage would be the worst to drink out of a red vine straw?
What beverage would be the worst?
Yeah, pickle juice.
A pickleback would be the worst thing, I think. So pickleback is always the worst thing.
That's
Wait.
that's Weezer.
Wait, no, I'm standing by it. It's Nickelback.
Excellent.
Okay,
job.
so we're not going to try that again. Okay.
I would like to point out also that I did try blocking at one point in there and got staggered, and then the dragon stepped on me and like killed me. So I think that I should probably just ditch the shield for this.
Sure.
Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're playing Dark Souls 2, baby. I think whiskey out of a red vine straw wouldn't taste that bad, though.
Okay. What about coffee soda?
I think because it's already sweetened, like it may not. Actually, you know what? Black coffee
Have you ever had Manhattan
would be pretty
Special?
rough. I have. Oh, that sounds ominous. What is Manhattan Special?
Black coffee, it's espresso coffee soda.
Oh, weird. Is it unsweetened?
Yes.
This is a black coffee made with water from the East River.
I don't find it enjoyable, personally.
But that's not even soda at that point, right? That's just like mineral water coffee or whatever, right?
No, it's coffee soda. Your favorite.
All right, last attempt
Your
of the night.
favorite espresso soda.
Let's try.
This must have sugar in it.
If you get the sense that he's gonna like whip his head at you, try rolling straight backwards. Like maybe it's targeted
Okay.
at kind of where you're standing, and if you go into it, the swipe is too wide.
Oh, I guess there is sugar in it. Never mind.
But maybe if you back up a little bit, that'll get out of the way.
Sorry, I just want to point out that Mo, the link that you gave to purchase this soda on the item description images just has the same picture 6 times. Is this a 6-pack? I hope it's a 6-pack. I hope it. Oh, it's a 12-pack.
I was gonna say Sin definitely has more than a 6-pack.
I live very near the Manhattan Special factory. I was jogging by it today, and just heard like the most Brooklyn people like being, yeah, what do you think? What do you think? Why do you think she's like just talking like, what did he say?
Oh, this is sweetened.
Yeah.
This is a sweetened soda.
All right, I think we're gonna call it there.
You made a bunch of progress. We're basically.
I
done
had
with the
I had a
DLC.
couple of really good attempts, and I think that my heart just kind of wasn't in it for the last 10-15 minutes because I knew that we were short on time, and I need the practice, and I just need to like have a good long go at it.
True. At least you
in
got
the
out of
next
that pickle.
episode, yeah. So Mo is unfortunately no longer going to be joining us on the show. Sorry to see you go. Yeah.
That's
so,
a real raw
so next week
dill that I'm getting.
Get out.
Yeah, we have to end this. All right. Well, Sparkletone, where can the people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter as @Sparkletone and on the Waypoint Discord.
Peregrine.
You can enjoy a nice crunchy pickle over at twitch.tv/Peregrine38 and then shotgun the juice on twitter.com @terrificbroth.
Never in my life. And Mo.
I was gonna do a pickle pun too, but I think Peregrine beat me to it tonight.
That's for the best because we're really all out of brine.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Mo, did you say your thing?
Yeah, you can find my bread and butter is streaming at Waypoint Community, and you can get all my sandwich spears on Twitter at most.
I'm your host, Niko. You can find me hanging out on the Waypoint Discord, and you can follow me on Twitter looking cute as a cucumber at Corey D. Shaw. Special thanks to 2Mellow for graciously allowing us use his music. You can find the track Old Haunts and everything he does over at 2mellowmakes.bandcamp.com. If you've missed any of our previous episodes and you really want to see listen to some puns, you can find them on my YouTube at bit.ly/NikoYouTube. And we'll be back next week with the exciting conclusion of the Sunken City DLC right here on twitch.tv/waypointcommunity at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, and we hope to see you then. Thanks for watching.